I had to come to the realization that I didn't have to explain to people any longer why I chose rest because I have seen the impact in my life on when I was not choosing rest and when I decided to choose rest. And it's made such a big impact in my life that, and also so many years I spent moving through my life in a way that met other people's needs instead of meeting my own. And I just don't want to live that way any longer. So that's what I want to talk about today while I just sit here on the beach and the realization that I had. And maybe it can help you come to a realization to choose rest and choose yourself a little bit more often, even in just small intentional moments every day. And I hope this sound is okay. It looks like it's on, so I hope that it's working fine. It's such a lovely day here at the beach. It is April in Florida. It is 8:09 a.m. So the sun is out. It's still just slightly cool. And I'm a Floridian, so everything is cold to me. So that's why I have on my sweater. Of course, I'm rocking the one created, then rested. So I had to come to this realization of not explaining rest any longer in my life because so many people, especially in my career, just didn't get it when I began to step back a little bit, not always take on additional projects, not raise my hand, not be in certain team functions. Again, things that were voluntary, I just didn't no longer do. I chose to prioritize myself because, again, what I used to do for so many years was put other people's needs above mine. And I've said this in other videos, but being someone without children, oftentimes I felt, even if it was stated or unstated, that oftentimes people look to me to take on additional things because Erica doesn't have kids, so she can take on the extra work, not when I still do have a life to live and the things to take care of for myself. And people, even to today, because I still am in corporate America navigating a 9 to 5, but just I feel like look at me sometimes like I have 3 heads because this work, this 9 to 5, it's not my everything. It's not my end all be all. I do my job at a very high level and I choose rest. I choose myself because what I've also come to realize is that if you don't choose you, nobody else definitely will. So it goes back to that old saying, you have to teach people how to treat you. You have to choose you every step of the way because I'm also a true believer. Like again, I've said this in other videos, but I want to do good work. I want to do meaningful work. I want to do impactful work. And if I'm not taking care of myself, there's no way that I'm going to be able to do good, meaningful, impactful work. So taking care of myself is the ultimate priority for myself. So now my decision is I choose rest. Like I've said in other videos, I'm a rested woman, not because I've worked hard to get it or I'm trying to be more productive or whatever all the people say that you have to do before you get rest. I'm choosing rest because I have seen what my life turned into when I did not choose rest. And I just don't want to live that way anymore. I've been practicing this way of living as I redesign my life for 4 years now. And I'm calmer. My life is more easeful. And you heard me say easeful, not easy, not meaning that the things that I do in my life as I'm still navigating a 9 to 5 and building a business don't require effort, because of course they do, but just moving in more flow, moving in more ease, moving in more alignment. Those are the things that I desire, and those are the things that continually to unfold for me in my life when I choose rest. And I just would not go any other way. It's not that my life is perfect by any means. I've shared this multiple times in other videos. After my sabbatical, I spent all my savings, so I'm still prioritizing my finances, rebuilding my finances. Things definitely are not perfect. However, my life is so much more calm and easeful and moving in alignment with God's purpose for my life, for me to be able to use my skills, my gifts, my talents in the way that I can really choose to show up, do good work, support other women-owned businesses, to just checking the sound. Sorry, to support other women-owned businesses, to support other women who are also in a season of redesigning and rebuilding their lives. That's the type of work that I am doing. That's the type of work that I want to continue to do. And for me, as I've shared before, rest just doesn't mean physical rest. So the video cut off. The thing about recording in random places. So I think it cut off where I was saying rest to me doesn't mean physical rest. It means all 7 types of rest. And right now, sitting here on the beach, of course, this is physical rest, it's emotional rest, it's mental rest, it's spiritual rest, sensory rest for sure. I feel like I live my life on permanent sensory rest. Just a few years ago, I put all of my devices on silent just because I was getting to a point of where all of the constant email pings, text messages, emails, like that reaction in my body, I did not like it. So I feel like I live my life currently on sensory rest right now. And I just wanted to just sit here today and just have this conversation, because I know a lot of women, people generally, you know, even you may not understand it, me choosing to live this way, but it's like I've chosen the other way. My body forced me to choose rest. So I'm just in a season now where I am intentionally choosing rest because I don't want my body to make me choose rest again. So I'm choosing it for myself, and my life just continues to get better. And again, my life is not perfect. As I've shared before, I'm still rebuilding my finances after my sabbatical. I'm navigating a 9-to-5. I'm building a business. There's a lot going on, but there is more ease in my life. Again, not easy, not meaning that there's not any effort required, but it's more easeful, me being able to move in a state of flow and intention and alignment. And just sitting here on the beach today, having this conversation, and is an example of that, because I don't just talk about the things that I talk about. I live this life, and it can be difficult to choose yourself over and over and over again. But for me, it's the only way. It's just the only way. So if you're feeling the video cut off on me again, girl. So what I was saying is, for me, rest is the only way. And I'm just in a season now where I have to choose that for myself, and there's just no other way. And I want to encourage you to choose yourself today and tomorrow. But let's just start for today. And even if it's just 10 minutes, even if it's just 15 minutes of rest, of ease, of peace, of just choosing you, that's important. And you have to start somewhere. And I just want to be a possibility model to show you that it's perfect. Now, of course, it's not always easy, but again, for me, my life just continues to produce fruit. And I know as I continue to show up here and share, that it will continue. God will continue to show me favor in that way as I continue to be an example. And I'm going to go live on day 100. We are reaching that end of this 100-day live. journey, my YouTube journey. So I'm going to go live on day 100 and just be able to talk to you, girl, a little bit. You know, if you have any questions that you want to ask me directly, I'm going to be live. I'm going to share some observations too, because over this 100 days and just commenting your comments, other people's comments, the people who have shared their experiences, there have been some observations that I've come, like the strategist in me notices the pattern. So I'm going to share that. And I'm also thinking about a way right after the 100 days to be in more community with the women who are ready for a change, want to redesign their lives, want more space in their lives to pause, to choose themselves. I want to be in more community with women like that, like you. So I'm thinking about a way off YouTube so we can be live and really, you know, be in community and talk, not for the internet, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking about that as well. But I'm gonna just sit here for a little bit longer, finish the rest of my walk, and yeah, I'm Erica Prevail. Let me know what came up for you. Give this video a like. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe as well. Let me know anything that resonated with you down in the comments, or just what this video made you feel. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.